Welcome to my 900 video, which is right here. My J. Martinez reviews the blob for the Wii, which I'll get to in a moment. I'm going to show you these cool things I got the past years. Here's Never Did, Foot Rot Foot, The Dog's Tale, which nobody remembers, based off a comic book. Here's this one, Up Secure, Aftermath of the Wii, The Incredibles. I'll put those back in a moment. Show you these amazing games I got. Banjo Pilot, it's a racing game. That one's a fighting game based off the same movie, Save the World, Defeat the Bad Guy. This one, you have to escape the school from the monsters. This one does the same thing too. You have to see the entire game to see, and that movie is about him, the dog, and the rest of the family rescuing the female dog, yada yada yada. There's Frogger's Adventure 2, The Lost Wand, up to Frogger to save the day, to return the wand that's been shattered in many pieces, 5 pieces to turn it back to normal. Here's Finding Nemo, Escape to the Big Blue. This is a pretty simple plot. There's Pong, which you pretty much know that's the first time they did the first game in history. Asteroids, you know that one. Revenge, yep. Burnout Legends, which is a racing game. Plain and simple. Hi Puffy Yumi for the Game Boy Advance. Kaznapped, which they had to save cash from a crazy fangirl. Great show. Cooking Mama Free. Chop and Chop, what you do. Monster High School, which is based off the show where they do, well, school stuff. Tetris, Average. I don't got much else to say about this, but you do puzzle games too. Here's Spyro Orange. The Text Complex. Yeah, we know how that game gone too. Here's Halo Reach. This is a good game, since I finally played it. Here's the disc. Here's the manual, which I will not show too much because I got lots of games to show you guys. Plain and simple. Then get to the very end of the level and defeat more monsters, racing cars, shooting stuff. That's all I can say about it. Tornado Outbreak. Those of you never heard of that game before, you play a tornado named Swing, who his job to suck everything up, total destruction. It's easy and pretty fun filled game. Just put right here, and did the golden eyes and golden teeth, yeah. Here's the only good game I got for PlayStation 2 is Jump to One Piece Grand Battle. I played this one months ago. It's pretty tons of fun to play different characters. Pretty much know the plain simple game. And finding in good games, and I forgot I had that in there, since this one has a messing cover. Kaya Dark Legends. That one's also plain simple. That Kaya wants to return home, end up in a different dimension, saving her brother from her evil dad, take over the dimension. Chaos Login by Calcum, which nobody remembers. This one's plain simple. You're playing Sig, Egg, and her. They're to save the world from total destruction from the evil villain, which I meant to check his name. This one looks like a Final Fantasy game. Looks pretty cool. There's Rio 1 and 2. Those of you didn't even know these movies existed. I did remember watching these when I was younger. First one 2011, this one 2014. I will not say too much, but I will review these someday. Okay, I'll just do it plain and simple. Brew thinks he is last of his kind in the first one, but meets Joel and they have children in the sequel, while avoiding the evil parrot named Nigel, which I make lots of money off them. First film, he don't know how to fly him because of his owner, which again, I really need to check these names. Ends up in Brazil. I'll get help from the kid from the first one and have amazing adventures. There's this one that I did when I was younger, when I was probably 16. Pretty trees with fruit, especially the palm tree. This one I also did when I was probably 10. Angry Doctor, a cute little creature. Lion Fox, a gorilla. That little robot. Dragon, an ant. Yeah, he's an ant. That little white, whatever that thing is. A snake, and a rabbit. Doing this as quickly as possible, they weren't going to fall down. And this one I did yesterday. I call this one the mutant monster to give it realistic teeth. Warts on its face. So its eyes are milky white. Give it like dry skin. Showing bony fingers, and then ignore these signs here. In the middle of the stomach is his intestines, which is pretty disturbing, as I can come up with pretty scary stuff. Ooh, yeah. Next is Super Monkey Ball. Banana Splits. That's a good one. Played it before once, it was really hard. But still, got pretty good music and interesting bosses. Next is this one, which nobody remembers, heard of. Mission Odyssey, which only has 3 episodes. Looks pretty good for an anime one. Next is Viva Pinata Party Animals, which I already talked about last time. Probably my last video. Back of the cover looks pretty cool, and so the front of it. Even though it's like a Mario Party clone. Next is Spirited Away, which I paid for full price money on this one when I was at Walmart that one time. Paying for this great, amazing movie. I will not pull it down because we're about to be 10 minutes into this video, so I have to show you these ones as quickly as possible. This one I got from GameStop years ago. Paid full price for it. It was worth it. This one's also a count gum game, which is a fine beat 'em up game, where you randomly press buttons and all that stuff. This game was pretty awesome. Right next is Overcooked 2, which you can obviously tell from the tag. Got it from GameStop. I could have shown you guys the gameplay, but I don't have the first one. I will talk about the first one pretty soon. Basic cooking gameplay. Next is Remember Me, which nobody knows this game existed since 2013. This one's a pretty good game too. You just beat them up with combat skills. It's on PlayStation 3 as well. It's a pretty good find 'em up game too. Her name is, I'll just spell it out. Nilin. A memory hunter that wants to remember her past and why she's there before it's too late. You'll see the rest of it on YouTube with its amazing, glorious cutscenes. Just give me a minute. Next, I got a TMNT based on the Nickelodeon show Cup from a pawn place for this cheap. I never used it before. Probably use it today. First I'm going to have to rinse it out. Looks pretty cool. Next is Malice. This is a plain simple game. You play Malice that saves the world from the evil dog god. And you have to solve puzzles and basically platforming game stuff. Yada yada. All that cliche gameplays. Next is one of my favorite ones. It's from Walmart, Yoshi's Woolly World. I could grab the toy out, but I don't have time for this. Just show you the cover of it. The game is plain and simple. You rather play different Yoshis that got captured by the evil Kamek, doing Baby Bowser's bidding. And you explore the world to collect items and stuff like that. Turn enemies into a ball of yarn, yada yada yada. That's pretty good stuff right there. This game is pretty cool, and you have to use the, like I said, toy amiibo. So we're not quite done yet. I still got like probably a minute and a half left. Let me play that music from Rambo again. Let me just show you a few things first before I end this amazing 900 video. Female Naruto barefooters. And that kid from that anime show. We have from Tiger Power Juju. Okay, I had to press the middle button hard. That's a Moon Juju from also Attack. And I did a few snakes eggs as well from other video games or TV shows. Snake Pass, Madagascar, Kung Fu Panda, Sword in the Stone, Tarzan. That's also from Tarzan. Rolling with Wings, which nobody remembers existed. Same goes to Eric. Finding Mummy Nanny. Blitz, which is a French cartoon about Mimi, also nobody remembers. Late of Night, and I'm out of time. There's Anne, Final Space, Kirby. Be right back at ya, and Unikitty. Okay, see ya. Yeah, thanks for watching. Goodbye.